Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. Today's unboxing is
Tales by Mails.
Tales by Mail. So this is a children's book subscription. It's aimed at children aged 8 to 12. How old are you?
8.
And how old are you going to be soon?
9.
Oh, so this is perfect for you. So this is actually our second box. We ordered and paid for this ourselves, and we do have a 5% off discount if you do decide to sign up to the box. I'll put a link and all the details underneath the video. So in today's video, we're going to unbox this month's Tales by Mail, and we're going to see what's inside, and then towards the end of the video, Tate will tell you what he thought of the last box we got. This is Tate, by the way, my son, and this box is bi-monthly, so every other month. So this is the box for April 2021. We got our last box in February of 2021, so it's slightly different from other book subscriptions, but you tend to get at least 2 books in here. There's enough to keep you reading a couple of months, isn't there?
Yes.
Yes. So, do you want to open your box? Oh, there we go. So, when we open up the box, you can see it's wrapped up in this orange tissue paper, and it's got like a little gecko or something on the sticker.
Chameleon.
Chameleon, is that what it is? A chameleon?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to open up the tissue paper? So we're going to show you the items one by one. So what's this box's theme?
Out in the wilderness.
So you get these little cards like this, and they explain a little bit about the box, and they also contain little activities to do, and also little cards so you can write your own reviews of the books and things like that. So let's have a look. What is this?
Looks like a tea towel. What's this? Snoop. What? This is has to be.
Ooh, actually, I think this is a snood.
I wear snoods.
Do wear snoods. Let's show them what a snood is.
So a snood is like a mask.
Well, you can have it as a mask, can't
You
you?
warm normally.
You can have it as a bit of a mask, particularly at the moment when we're going in places, but you can also use it when we're going to walk, and it will keep your neck warm, or your face if you have it up your face. So leave that on. Okay, so this month we've got 3 books. Which book do you want to look at first? Okay, so what's this one called?
The Weather Weaver.
The Weather Weaver, and this is by Tamsin Mori. And let me just have a quick look. Ooh, yes, it's got a little signed bookplate in there. This one says, "Keep an eye on the sky, Tamsin Mon." So do you want to read the back and tell us what it's about?
What if you could befriend a cloud? What weather would you choose? What if the weather matched itself to your mood? Whatever you want it to, or not, you'll be needing this. Tamar held out the bag. Stella frowned in confusion. What for? "I need to fetch me a cloud," said Tamar. "I can't do that. Clouds are, well, clouds," said Stella. "Of course you can," said Tamar. "Just because you haven't done it before, it doesn't mean you can't. Go and fetch me a cloud."
So that sounds interesting.
Yes.
And look what else I found.
The little...
It's a matching bookmark.
Yes.
Yeah. So it looks like we've got 2 more books. What's this one?
Melt.
Melt.
By Eel Fountain.
And this is their signature, which again is on a signed bookplate. So what's Melt about?
An urgent story of adventure and survival in a warming climate from the multi-award winning author Boy 87 and Lost. U2 lives in a remote Arctic village with his elderly grandmother. Their traditional ways of life is threatened by the changing snow and ice, which melts faster every year. Bing is trying to adapt to yet another new school. Worse still, her father's new job takes up any spare time, and his behaviour has become odd and secretive. On a trip she hopes will fix things, their fates take a drastic turn, and Bee's life becomes entwined with you two's in a way she could never have imagined.
Ooh, and another matching bookmark. And then finally, we've got a bonus book this month. What book have we got?
Hope Jones Saves the World.
Ooh, and this is by Josh Lacey. What's it about?
Giving up plastic is really hard. There's so much everywhere. In the supermarket, my classroom or bathroom. And grown-ups don't seem to care. Luckily, I have my friend Harry to help me.
Ooh, so that sounds interesting. So it looks like living a more kind of sustainable way. So that'll be interesting. There's no signed bookplate with this one, but that looks like an interesting kind of bonus read. Ooh, what have we got here? Is that a badge?
Another badge.
We got a badge last month, didn't we?
Yes.
Let's hold it up close and then we can see. This badge actually matches your snood. It's got the same design on.
Nice.
So then we've got some cards and things in here. So there are a few of them. There is one that tells us about the theme. So it says we've got 2 brilliant books, a bonus book, collectible chronicle pages, which are these, I'll show you in just a second. Out in the Wilderness Snood and Pin Badge with artwork by Rachel Presky, the Weather Weaver bookmark and the Melt bookmark. And it also tells us what next month's theme is, which we will have a look in just a second. So there is an April read-along quiz. This is activity number 1, and then we've got activity number 2 on the back, which gives you some little tasks and things to do. Then you've actually got these cards to write your reviews of the different books. And on the back, it's got some letters from the authors as well. So you can actually get a little folder and a little pack from Tales by Mail, and then you can keep all these cards and stuff in there together, and keep all your reviews and everything. So now we've recapped this month's box, we're going to have a look at last month's books. Tate's read one of them completely, and one of them you are quite far through, aren't you?
Halfway.
Halfway. So he's going to come back, he's going to tell us his thoughts on those books. So stick around if you want to hear what he thought of the last box's books. Okay, so the first of the 2 books that we got in the February box, and I think this was your favourite out of the 2.
Yes.
Am I right? Yeah. So this is Darwin's Dragons by Lindsay Galvin. So what can you tell me about this book? We're not going to go through what the book's about or the little blurb on the back, because we did that in the last video, and we'll link it at the end if you want to check it out. But what did you think of this book? What did you like about it?
It is a good book about Sims and Darwin on the HMS Beagle around the Galapagos Islands. I think this is a must-read book for people that like adventure books and has good fact or fiction part at the end.
Yeah, he's written down here his review on last month's card if you're wondering what he was reading. And I remember you telling me as well that you really liked the short chapters in this book, didn't you?
Yes, it made it flow really easily.
Yeah, because rather than getting a really large chapter and not much happening, there was constantly things happening, wasn't there? It was constantly quite exciting. So I think that was his favourite book this month. And what would you, how many stars would you give it out of 5?
9 stars.
9 stars out of 5?
Yes.
9 stars out of 10?
Yes.
9 out of 10. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good rating, that, isn't it? Okay, and then the other book that we got in the last box was The Queen's Fool by Ali Sherrick. So he's around about halfway through this book. What do you think of it so far?
It is a good book.
Yeah.
It's all about Cat with her sister Meg that gets kidnapped by this person.
Oh, no spoilers
Taken to
in this
London.
video. It's not a spoiler, is it, that?
No.
No. So I know you're not quite as gripped by this book as you were by Darwin's Dragons, but hopefully you're enjoying reading it anyway.
Yes.
Is there anything in particular about it? Is there much history in this? Because the last box we got was a theme of historical heroes. So there's lots of historical facts in here. So I think what Tate's trying to say is he has, as well as enjoying the story, which at times I think can be a little bit tricky because it was set in the past, I think you've enjoyed learning a little bit more about history, because you do enjoy history as a subject at school and learning new things and things. So I think you've enjoyed that about it. Is there anything else about this book that you've enjoyed? Is there any particular characters or anything in there that you like?
Yes, there is other characters like Cat Sparrow, who is the main character, that are really good characters in the book.
Are they? Oh, good. Well, we just need to finish this book off, then we can get started on the 3 that have just come in this new box, yeah?
Yes.
Let's let them know what the next box theme is, which will be due out in June of 2021.
And it is Lands to Get Lost In.
Lands to Get Lost In, that sounds exciting. It says discover winding mythical worlds, buried family secrets and fantasy adventures galore in our June Lands to Get Lost In box. If you love nothing more than disappearing into a good book, this is the box for you. So that'll be exciting. We'll see how many of these books we can get through before then.
Yes.
So thank you so much for watching the video. We'd love it if you'd give us a thumbs up. It lets us know you're enjoying the content we're producing, and we would love it if you would subscribe and click the notification bell to be notified when the next video goes live. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye guys.
Bye guys.